Stop for a second, because this applies to you even if you think you're different from the crowd. And if you actually want to understand how the crypto market works without getting wrecked every cycle, subscribe now. The uncomfortable truth is that most people enter crypto at the worst possible moment, not because they are stupid, but because the human brain is wired to buy when things feel safe and sell when fear takes over. Markets don't reward theoretical intelligence, they reward emotional timing. And that's something most people refuse to accept because it means the problem isn't Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's how we react to information. When Bitcoin goes up for months, the media talks about it, friends suddenly message you, headlines turn euphoric, and entering feels like a smart decision. In reality, that's often when risk is highest, but the brain interprets consensus as safety. It's like walking into a crowded restaurant assuming it must be good, without realizing everyone might already be about to leave. Markets always move before the news, while people react after. When something becomes mainstream, the price has already priced it in, and entering at that moment means buying emotion, not value. That's where frustration is born. You buy, price drops, doubt kicks in, you sell, and then the market moves without you. Crypto isn't hard to understand technically, it's hard to survive psychologically. Volatility isn't a flaw, it's the cost of being early in an open and inefficient market. Those who come for quick money usually leave with expensive lessons. Let me be clear halfway through this video. If you're here just to know when to buy, you're already asking the wrong question. The real question is why you're entering and whether you can stay rational when everything moves against you. Survivors in crypto aren't the fastest, they're the calmest. Another big mistake is confusing information with advantage. Watching videos and reading threads doesn't automatically make you prepared. It often just makes your mind noisier. Real advantage comes from fewer decisions, not more, and from tolerating boredom while others chase excitement. Here's the ironic part. When the market is boring, nobody cares. And that's often when the foundations for the biggest moves are built. When everyone talks about crypto, that's usually when mistakes explode. Markets punish predictable behavior, and humans are far more predictable than they think. Bitcoin doesn't promise profits, it promises rules. Ethereum doesn't promise certainty, it promises evolution. Problems start when people turn systems into lottery tickets instead of long-term understanding tools. If this video made you see crypto differently, comment below. Subscribe for daily crypto content explained in a human, honest way without hype or illusions. The hardest truth to accept is that the market owes you nothing. It doesn't reward effort, hours of study, or belief in a project. Markets only respond to collective behavior, and human behavior follows the same emotional patterns every single cycle. Most people think the problem is not selling in time, but the real issue is entering without a plan. Buying crypto without knowing what you'll do if price drops 20, 40, or 60% isn't investing. It's emotional improvisation. And improvisation only works in movies, not in financial markets. Another uncomfortable reality is that patience is rarer than intelligence. Doing nothing while the market moves sideways feels easy, but mentally it's brutal for people addicted to constant stimulation. That's when unnecessary trades happen, just to feel in control. Let me be clear in this part. If you constantly feel the urge to do something, you're reacting, not deciding. The best crypto decisions often feel boring, slow, and emotionally flat. And that's exactly why they work. Markets don't pay activity, they pay consistency. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto don't change who you are, they amplify it. If you're impulsive, you'll feel it more. If you're disciplined, crypto becomes a powerful long-term tool. It exposes character, it doesn't create it. Almost everyone loses at the beginning. Not because it's fair, but because that's how the brain learns to respect risk. The real danger is failing to learn and blaming the market instead. Entering at the right time doesn't mean catching the bottom. It means entering when you're mentally ready to survive the worst-case scenario without panic. That's when people stop chasing price and start building long-term understanding. If you want to stop entering at the worst possible moment, stop following noise and start observing behavior. Subscribe and comment if you recognized yourself in any of these mistakes, because real crypto growth starts with honesty.